Hello my dears and welcome back to my channel. So a few weeks ago I posted my skincare routine and products on my blog. I'll leave the link down on the description box, and I promised you guys that I would do this video talking about the skin treatment that I went through to free me from acne forever. So when I was 16, until then I didn't have pimples. My skin was perfectly spotless and just perfectly perfect, and I was so happy that I didn't have to go through what few of my friends were going through at the time, which is the puberty pimples and stuff. Little did I know that later that year I would start having pimples, and that's what happened. But they wouldn't affect much of my self-esteem or self-confidence, so I didn't care much of taking care of them at the time, because they weren't too much either. I mean, it was just like few pimples. 17, 18, 19, when I was 19, I was just getting tired of the whole having pimples thing. I started watching videos to see what people do when they have breakouts, or what people do to avoid pimples, or like remove spots overnight and stuff. I started figuring out some products. So I went through Clinique 3-Step, Clean and Clear, Garnier, St. Ives, and many other products that I bought in the hope that they would make me stop breaking out, but that never happened. So when I was 20, which was this year, I'm still 20. So this year, in the beginning of the year, I was like, you know what, I'm done having pimples. I'm done waking up to 3 or 4 new pimples around my nose, disgusting pimples. I'm done of having spots because I squeezed the pimples. So I'm gonna get myself free of this, because you know what, I never wanted to believe that for one to have a nice skin, they have to wash their face and scrub and tone every night and every morning. No, I knew that something was wrong with that concept, because I see people with flawless skin on the street corner. I mean, the lady that sells groceries, she has a flawless skin, and I'm sure she doesn't go through like a routine and all that fancy stuff, because you know what, there's no money for that. So I knew that there was a cure out there, and I remember that some of my high school colleagues went through a treatment in which they would look so weird, and everybody would go to them and be like, are you okay? And they would just tell that they were going through a treatment to free them from acne from the ex-doctor. So ex-doctor was quite famous at the time from, you know, curing acne around here. So earlier this year I remember that fact, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go through it. I'm just gonna go to ex-doctor and tell him to help me. I don't mind going through anything. I just want to get rid of this forever. So that's what I did. I went to the dermatologist, and he was very nice. I went to him and I was like, sir, I know you've cured acne before. Please help me. I'm tired of this life. And he told me that yes, there was a cure, and it's called ACCUTANE or ACNETANE. I don't have the box with me anymore. I threw it away. But it's basically pills that you have to take either twice a day for 4 months or once a day for 8 months. He made a calculation of how many pills I should take per day based on my body weight, based on my height and stuff like that. So it's really important that your doctor prescribes you these pills, because there's some calculation and some exams, some blood tests that you have to do to make sure that everything is okay, your glycemia level, and some other things that they need to make sure that are fine before you start taking these pills. But before he prescribed me the pills though, he gave me a list of collateral effects that these pills would give, which literally made me become jaw drop, because it's just so many collateral effects that you don't know if you're gonna survive the collateral effects to even see your skin flawless in the future. About the collateral effects, I was so scared, and he told me not to be scared, because you know, each person will have X collateral effects. Not everybody will experience the same thing. So for me, I was so lucky. I don't know why. Maybe I have to thank that to God and to my metabolism. I just experienced the migraines, which was one of the effects. And the collateral effect that I experienced the most, which is the worst of all, okay, it's not the worst of all, there's like horrible things on that list, but it's one of the things that really made me, it really put me down, was that my lips would be cracked 24/7, like literally cracked. And they give you this moisturizer that you have to apply like twice or 3 times per hour to keep your lips moisturized, because that's how bad it gets, guys. They crack a lot. It's like your lips become like so dry. So that happened to me, and it was so annoying because I couldn't wear like fancy color of lipsticks, I couldn't wear fancy stuff. All I did was wear a lip stain and then go out with my moisturizer and then keep applying it whenever I needed, which was like 20 to 20 minutes. So that was the collateral effect that I experienced the most. And some depressing feelings. You get a little depressed, and it is a collateral effect of the pills of Accutane in this case. Accutane or Accutane? Accutane or Acnetane, guys, I'm not sure, but it's something like that. So depression, feeling depressed, is also a collateral effect of these pills. I experienced that, but you know, whenever I would feel this way, I'll remind myself, oh, it's because of the pills. Don't get so into it, it's just because of the pills. So migraines, depression, and cracked lips, that's what happened for me. Thank God, because the list is like so big. There's so many things that can happen while you're undergoing this treatment. So another thing that the doctor told me is that I'll become 4 or 5 shades darker if I was directly exposed to the sun unprotected. So that taught me to apply sunscreen every morning on my face, and I would also wear hats because in Malaysia, where I stay, my campus is like outdoors, and I would have to walk to classes, and I'm totally exposed to the sun because the sun there is like burning every day. So I would wear hats, and under the hat I would still have the SPF 50 because I'm just so exaggerated like that. So that was a good thing though, because you can definitely see the improvements that the sunscreen makes to your skin along with the pills. So I still wear my SPF 50 up until now, and it's included in my skincare products that you can check on the link to my blog. I do still wear hats as well. Whenever I'm going out and the sun is shining, I wear my snapback, a black one, and I think those two things I'll take forever with me, even now that the treatment is over. And yeah, so in the first weeks of the treatment, you experience the opposite effect of it. That's another side effect. You will experience more pimples. It's very desperate thing, but you know what, after a month and a half, you can start seeing your skin getting clear. And after 4 months, for me, it was just hooray, you know. I was so happy that my skin got this clear. Comparing it before the treatment and after the treatment, for me, there are like no words to express how thankful I am that I went to the doctor. And this is my skin now, you guys. Ooh, okay. So it's literally no pimples at all. I do still have these spots and these spots, but you know what, guys, I'm just chilling. I know that whenever I feel like not having them anymore, I won't, because I can do like either a laser treatment or a cream or a scrub or anything. I really don't care about these, guys. Someone once asked me if I had pierced my nose, and I was like, nah, it was just a pimple that was there and I squeezed it there, and now it's like the mark is there forever. But not forever though, I'll get rid of them soon. I'm just chilling. I'm just so lazy to go back to the dermatologist. I have a dermatologist, and he told me that whenever I need something, whenever I want to change something, whenever I have any imperfection that I want to change, I can just go to him and just tell him what's up, and he will help me for sure. So maybe what? Maybe next month? I don't know. They really don't bother me at all, guys, because I've had a very problematic face before that. So these things are like, alright, I can cope with them. I'm not mad at them at all. So yeah, amazing thing about the treatment is that I do not have to wash my face every night and every day. So, and that's exactly what I thought. I mean, one cannot be condemned to make, you know, clean stone and all those fancy stuff that some girls love to do, but I literally hate, because I'm just so lazy to wash my face at night and do the toning and all that. It's not my thing. I'm lazy, seriously. I can take a shower, but then just do something on my face, I'm too lazy. I just do it for sure if I wore makeup during that day. So I mean, because it's common sense, I wore makeup, I'm not gonna sleep with that whole thing on, even though sometimes I do. But whenever I wear makeup, I remove it and then I clean it, I tone it, and then I moisturize it. I follow all the steps. But on a daily basis, I do not have to. If I'm feeling fancy, with time, with the mood of washing my face, I'll do it. But if I'm not, I just don't have to worry about, because the pimples won't come just because I didn't wash my face. I mean, those peels, they already did the job for like forever, you know. I hope it's forever, because so far so good, guys. I'm just obsessed and really happy that I went through the treatment. And basically this video is to tell that to you guys. You know what, just chill a bit on the whole videos and the skincare routines and the googling how to get rid of acne. Chill a bit on that and just give medicine a chance. I mean, dermatologists are out there for a reason. They studied the skin, so we might as well just make the use of them and take the best that they can give us. Go to a dermatologist, make an appointment, tell him what your problem is, let him analyze your skin, analyze what type of acne you have, analyze whatever problem you have on your skin, and let them just give you the treatment. You know, instead of just spending so much money on high-end products. And I really regret my Clinique 3-step. It was quite expensive, and I just use the toner now because it's so big, so I might as well just use it. But it didn't help me in any way, my Clinique 3-step. So instead of just spending money with high-end products or trying all the drugstore products, those things will never work for you the same way as it worked for someone else, because human beings, you know, each one is each one. Your skin type is not my skin type. Even if we both have dry skin or oily skin, there's something that is not the same, you know. There's something that is in the DNA that is not the same for our skin. So give dermatologists a chance. Some people really get caught in this skincare routine and skincare products and trial and error, and let me see 3 months after, how will it be? I mean, just give it all a break, go to the doctor, and you can even tell him that you watched my video and that I talked about ACCUTANE / ACNETANE, and you just ask him about that treatment and just see what he will say about it. Just see if he will recommend it to you or not. I hope he does, because it's just so effective, guys. The thing is, I do not like to wear foundation, so whenever it was a no makeup day, my skin would be like so pimpleish, and even if I would wear foundation, you could still see that I have pimples. So that's something that would really affect my self-esteem a lot, because I just wouldn't like what I would see in the mirror, you know. You know what, just do whatever it takes for you to be confident on your own skin. Don't just hide your problems, but try to solve your problems. You know, I'm not the kind of girl who would do a foundation routine to cover my acne. So instead of trying to cover and, you know, buying the best foundations to cover it, I chose to go and solve the problem at the source, which is in my body. So I will tell you to do the same. Do whatever it takes to make you feel at your best. Don't just hide things that you can change, that you can literally go to the source and improve it. So that's the tip for today. With that said, give medicine a chance, give dermatology a chance. I'm just gonna stress that point once again, and thumbs up this video if it was helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching. Comment whatever you feel like. Whatever you feel like asking, whatever you didn't understand, you can just comment down below. I'll do my best to reply you. Follow me at Instagram if you want, which is at Yara Mel. Subscribe if you haven't. And what else? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Share it with your friends so they can, you know, get these tips as well that I just told you. And be happy. God bless you. See you on my next video. Bye bye.